myself with like other people's opinions on me. At the end of the day, I got to wake up and be the best me, and be the best leader that I can be. So I don't think if the I don't think that Olivia would be with me if I wasn't a leader. Just knowing the caliber of person that she is, just knowing how powerful she is, how smart she is, how beautiful she is. I don't think she would be with me. I don't think Shanice would be with me if I wasn't a leader. Just knowing how smart she is, how powerful she is, how capable she is. I just don't think either of them would be with me if I was not a leader.
Okay, so Shanice, you're in the military, right? You can't get in trouble for being with a married man while in the military.
It's a good question. Yes, you can.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. All you got to do is show documentation that you're legally separated and like you're good to go. So there you go.
Oh, I didn't know
You guys,
that.
you guys know that's like you guys know that's like a thing, right? Like you could just be separated from somebody. Like,
No, because my brother is in the military and he was separated and he's
well,
still
well,
like, yeah.
well, you guys again. I don't know what you guys be trying to like do and like. Do you
I
guys
mean,
know how?
people,
Do you guys know how long some like divorces like take? Like, do you guys?
divorces take years.
Oh wow, really?
You didn't know that?
Gee golly gosh, look at that! You answered your
Yeah.
own question. Divorces take years.
How long has it been though?
I don't know. You tell me. You guys are the ones that got everything all figured out.
Okay, well, how long you was your other girl before you just started going out and getting multiple girls? Like usually when you marry somebody, and then you leave, well, it don't work out. Like you didn't take no time to heal or nothing. You don't seem like it. You seem really like you got trauma. That's obvious. So
Yeah,
how long was it
yeah.
before you went and
Go ahead.
started dating
Yeah.
other females?
You know what? I do got a lot of trauma, and guess what? I did come
That's
from.
not the question.
Hold on. I did come from a messed up background, and I did fail at relationships, and I've been homeless, and I did fail in the military. But guess what? Wisdom is pain overcome. And you talk to any great man, and I promise you, any leader, anybody that's achieved great things is gonna have overcome a lot of trauma in their life. 100%. Just because you have trauma doesn't make you a victim. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you less than. Literally, a lot of the times you guys feel like you're being buried with all the adversity, but really the lessons that you learned in failure prepare you for your success.
All right, that's heartfelt. That's heartfelt.
I'm proud of all of my trauma and I have a lot of wisdom. The reason why I practice what I practice is because I've had like big failures and I learned.
Understandable. That wasn't the question though.
That's my answer though.
What that got to do with what I asked you? I asked you how long was it before you started talking to other girls and you started talking about trauma. I don't care about your trauma. I can see your trauma. I'm just asking like
you don't care about my trauma, but you tell me you got a lot of trauma. And me owning my trauma, you got a problem.
Baby, that's an observation. That's not me trying to come heal you. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you, how long was it before you started talking to other women out there? You're divorced and you telling me about trauma and how you was homeless. I don't care about that. I'm asking the question.
At the end of the day, do you have a question about my relationship? I'm not here to talk about, hey, what did I eat for lunch in the 4th grade? Like, come on. Like at some point,
I ain't asked you that. I'm asking you about
listen. Let me make this perfectly clear. This is the last time I'm gonna address it. I faced a lot of traumatic experience. In previous relationships, I was a shitty leader. I failed at marriage. I failed in the military. I've been homeless for. I failed so much, but it has given me the wisdom that I need to succeed in life. And I'm not trying to say, oh, my life is perfect. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I have learned a lot of lessons. I've taken those L's and I turned it into victory. And for me, I'm dedicated to sharing those lessons with you all. Why do you think I say monogamy doesn't work? I failed at it. So with that being said, respectfully, we can sit up here and keep asking these questions, but it feels like it's going in circles. Do you have a question about my current relationship?
About your current relationship. Okay, you feel like monogamy? You feel like people that date like other people, it don't work out. Okay. And then you said something. I know your last live because I was watching last night. You was talking to somebody about how like you can be with multiple women, but like you can be with one person and they'll cheat on you. Is kind of the same thing, right?
What?
Oh Lord.
You gotta talk to me like I'm a gerbil, man. I told you I get lost quick.
I'm gonna talk to you like you a grown ass man. Stop acting dumb when I ask you questions. Please understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Guidelines. Okay, I'm asked. Okay.
Everybody else said they was lost too, but go ahead.
Okay. Last night when you were on live, you were talking to somebody and telling them being in a relationship with one person is kind of the same thing, and them cheating is the same thing as like polygamy, right?
For who? You over there making up new math terms. Polymetry. Geometry.
Okay. What is it? Okay, poly. It's the same thing. Like somebody cheating on their partner is the same thing as like poly to you, basically.
That's not what I said. Cheating is absolutely disgusting. It's the lowest act that a man can do in life. I think it's the most cowardly thing that a man can do. Cheating is disgusting, and I absolutely despise that. Poly and cheating are two totally different things. All I'm saying is the guys that these women are laying down and opening their legs for are messing with other women. The only difference between me and them is they're not building with them.
I mean, it's cheating and being in a relationship with multiple people.
These girls don't even be in a relationship, don't even be a situationship, and their number probably not even saved.
Oh my God.
Okay, but still, like, you're in two separate relationships, and they have nothing to do with each other. Is that not like the same as cheating?
Are we building together?
What is the definition of cheating?
Infidelity.
Cheating.
Exactly.
Definition.
Same thing.
Act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage or in a game or an examination. So, if I am honest about my intentions and we agree that is the rules or the boundaries of like our
But that wasn't what y'all agreed on. Y'all agreed on a bisexual woman, correct? To benefit all of them. What's so funny?
Initially, but the thing about this is, I feel like building with the woman transcends having sex with the woman, and a human's greatest ability is the ability to.
Okay, but you said your queens mean everything. You said your little three things is loyalty and you said communication. And if y'all communicated something, why would you go against that if that's one in your top three or whatever?
Because I don't want to just be the guy that's humping on random girls. Like, respectfully, I've been there, done that, and I think it's trash. And I look at myself, my past experiences with absolute disgust. I think if I have the power to help a woman, like change her life for like the better, and I can build with her and like legitimately pour into her, I think that's just way better than just giving out good giving out good, you know what?
All right. Well, how old was Shanice? How old were you when you met Sean?
28.
Okay, so what, a year ago?
27.
27?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so Sean, Olivia, how was you when you met Sean? You were 17, right?
Heck no.
18?
So I became a friend when I was 18, romantically together, 19.
Okay, so you met Sean when you were 17, and then you found romanticism.
That's not what I said at all.
Okay, 18. All right, 18. So you got romantic with Sean when you were 19 or 20?
Correct.
Okay, so what did he find in you that made it seem like, oh, yeah, this is the one, I want her? And he was 20. What? Shanice was like the age difference. You get what I'm saying? Like the age gap. That's like 8-9 year age gap. What did he see in y'all that he was like, oh yeah, like she would be a perfect fit?
That's a question for me or him?
Both of y'all, really.
Okay, so can you repeat the question again, please?
What did you see in a 35-year-old man at your age?
He's definitely 30. What did I find in 30-year-old man? The fact that we're, like I said, very much aligned and we want the same things and we're very, very, very similar. We're both business minded. Our first priority in business and the values that we hold is helping people first, impact over income, and yeah.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
Cause that's just nasty to me. Like I do not see myself dating no old ass man. I'm sorry.
That's a preference at the end of the day.
That's a preference. So if you leave Sean, you would still go for a man his age.
I don't know.
All right, it's just him. Okay. And he married. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Just do it!
Dang it. Okay, I got you. I'll take you off, girl. Thank you for joining and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye. Tasty craving. Faith in Yahweh. Yahweh? Faith in Yahweh?
Yahweh.
You are here.
Hey, I'm in the dark right now, so it really, I'll turn on the camera, but I'm in the dark. I'm laying down next to my daughter.
Okay, cool.
Hey, so I have a question. I don't know if you guys were already asked this. I missed a few lives, but I was watching you guys from back in October of 2022, and I just want to.
Wow.
Yeah, like actually, I wouldn't say I'm so much of a supporter. When you guys popped up on my page, I was kind of alarmed at the content. But I wanted to know, like, because the dynamics seem like they have changed a whole lot since then, since you guys have blown up. Shanice, how do you feel now that, well, from my perspective, it seems that Sean gravitates more towards Olivia now. How do you feel about that? Do you feel a difference at all? Do you feel any type of way? Like,
no, I don't think that at all. I honestly believe in regards to thinking, like in regards to like having a sense of humor towards people on the live and what they say, they agree a lot on what they think is funny, especially in regards to the live. But I'm just a lot more chill.
Okay, maybe my question wasn't really clear. So I feel like when I first started watching you guys, that I used to see, like, it seemed like, maybe something was going on at the time, but it seemed like Sean was more affectionate towards you. It just seemed like he was more affectionate towards you. Like when I was watching the lives now, it seems like sometimes he goes back and forth between who he's more affectionate with, but more often than not, I see that he's more affectionate with Olivia since October 2022. Do you feel that difference at all?
No. Because what you're seeing is just like, what, 2 to 3 hours on live.
I mean, but the 2-3 hours on live, even though it's a short period of time throughout the whole entire day, it still fluctuates. It's not consistent. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? It's not like at one point he was equally sharing the attention between y'all like he is now, like, or even now I don't really feel like he's equally sharing the attention. I feel like there's a lot of snide remarks and shade towards you a lot of times. I'm not sure what that's about. I kind of have an idea, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. But yeah, Deshaun, do you feel like since the relationship has progressed that you've gravitated more towards Olivia, or do you feel?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think each relationship has its ebbs and flows. As far as do I feel like I shift more towards Olivia and Shanice? More towards Olivia from Shanice.
Okay, and Olivia, this question is for you.
I can't really get to answer, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, you took a pause. I wasn't sure if you were.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Olivia, what was going on in your life when you had, like, what was going on like in your home situation when you flew out to meet Sean or when you went to his house for the first time?
So I was in the Bay Area before I came to see the Bay. I was in the Bay Area before I came here. I was about in the Bay for a month. or 2 months. I don't really remember. But I was going over there because my mom was working over there. But actually, like I wasn't before then. I didn't see my mom for like probably a year. I was like literally living in Virginia alone, going to driving everywhere alone, all of that stuff. And then I was like, I want to visit my mom for the summer, so I visited her in the Bay. Throughout the whole process, I was working, which basically being like a financial planner and helping with financial services, insurance, all of that stuff. So I was still doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now, except I'm at a very much more elevated level, as well as I now have my king.
Okay, so where were you going to high school during this time that you were like living alone and driving yourself around? When you just mentioned you were living in Virginia, were you in high school at that time, or was this after high school?
This was way after high school.
Oh, okay. So you were living
a little bit after.
Okay, all right. So
I don't remember. It's all a blur to me. Like that whole part of my life is like a blur.
So when you decided to,
I think you should like.
Okay, then I'll have to look back at pictures.
I think you should remember.
But to clarify, we started talking in June 2021. That is when our first DM, and it was not romantic.
Okay, all right, cool.
We got into a relationship in August 2022. So that's the timeline.
Okay, so Sean, to the last question that I had asked, because I'm sorry, a lot of the comments are saying that I didn't let you finish, and they want you to. Did you want to finish answering that?
As far as what?
When I asked about you gravitating towards Olivia.
I'll say this. I think that each relationship has its ebbs and flows. There's times where I'd be like, Olivia, don't even look at me. And there's times where, I think, Shanice, I'd be like, Shanice, just leave me alone. And I'm sure there's times where they'd be like, Sean, get your snapping turtle looking away from